up, y'all? Peace, love, and light. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all, today we're going to talk about love. And we just going to get straight into it because love is a very complex thing. I was sitting out here in my backyard and I was just thinking about the complexity and how love is multifaceted, right? There are all different types of love. There are different levels of love. And we're going to get into it, right? And I want to talk about the 5 different characteristics of love because you have action, you have selflessness, and also forgiveness, right? So forgiveness is kind of tricky for some people. I don't view forgiveness the same as society does because I'm a woman of faith. I'm very spiritual. And once you understand divinity, you will understand forgiveness, right? So forgiveness is a form of love. Forgiveness holds no records of wrongdoings and it rejoices in truth. You have to understand that. Action, when you take action, you are being patient, you're being kind, and it's very, it's preserving, right? You got to make sure we take the action, we forgive. And there's another one. And selflessness. People don't understand selflessness. I talk about selflessness a lot because I'm a mother and a wife. So selflessness is the highest form of love. It is unconditional, right? Agape love is unconditional. If you are spiritual and you believe in the word, you know about agape love. It's an unconditional love through disagreement, through hardships, through separation, through distance, through lack of intimacy, disappointment. Love endures, love conquers all. Yeah, I believe love is an enigma. It's an enigma, and I truly believe you can have an enigmatic emotion with it. Because we're still trying to understand. Love is one of the most studied behaviors, but it's the least understood. We don't fully understand love, you know what I'm saying? And everybody has a different level of understanding of love, and it's really through our conception of love, our experiences. Every marriage is different. Every relationship is different. You go through different and unique experiences with everybody. It's just like children. You don't have the same level of love that you have for your spouse as you do for your child, as your mother and your father. There's different levels. And love is made up of 3 different elements. Let's get into it. You have intimacy, you have attachment, and then you have caring for that person. Let's start with care. When you care about somebody, don't you care about their happiness? So that's one of the elements of love. You care about their happiness. You'll put their happiness before your own. You'll put them first, right? And then you have attachment. Attachment is basically needing to be with that person, wanting to be with that person. Physical attention, validation, touch. You're attached to that person. You're sharing the most intimate and private thoughts and emotions and feelings that come with attachment, right? These mosquitoes are biting me up. And then you have intimacy. You sharing the most personal and private thoughts that you can think of with somebody that's very special to you, right? So those are the 3 main elements of love. When we love somebody, we want to respect them. We want to honor them. We want to make sure we're doing everything that we can to make them happy, to make them feel safe and secure and just warm. The world that we live in is crazy. The society that we live in, we need more love. It has to be balanced. We need hate as well, but we need love. So there's a mix of just different primary emotions, right? Because you have infatuation, you have compassionate love, you have passionate love, then you have friendships, and then there's crushes, right? So there's a mix of primary emotions. There are different forms of love. And the highest form of love is selflessness. Don't y'all ever forget it. It's putting others first. It's an active choice of deciding to make a commitment to somebody that you truly, genuinely care about. And it's to make them happy. Everybody has their own definition of love. Everybody goes through different experiences and different concepts of love. Love is also biological. It's psychological and it's biological as well. It's just like being thirsty, wanting to eat some food, your sex drive. It's psychological, and we make a decision on who we want to love. There are people that have been married for 15, 20, 30 years. The love never dies. The love is still there. And then you have someone that they meet. There's someone new. They end up being with that person for a certain amount of time. And they love that person as well. That's their new person. But think about the love that was there for those 15, 30, 25, 40, 50 years. It's a different type of love because you've grown with that person. And now this new person, they have to grow to love you in a way that the person that you was with 30 years, sometimes it's better and sometimes it's not. But everybody goes through different life experiences. You know what I'm saying? There are people that ended up getting a divorce. They ended up being with someone else. And then next thing you know, they're back together. What was the point? Love is complex. It is truly an enigma. Also, it don't come with balloons and flowers and rainbows and stars and ice cream and sparkles and stuff like that. It also comes with a range of different negative emotions and feelings, okay? Because there's disappointment, there's disagreements, you have misunderstandings, and there's a heightened level of anxiety. Depression creeps in too. All different types of forms of negative emotions. We get jealous, we get possessive. We don't play about our man, we don't play about our woman. And that's okay. That's what love is. You're supposed to be possessive over that person. It's normal and natural to be jealous, not overly jealous, but it's okay. All these are natural human emotions. It is biology, it is psychology. We are here on this earth living as human beings, and we have all these different emotions and feelings and thoughts that come at us all at one time with all these billions of people in the world. So you gotta know the difference also between love and lust. They both start with L. If you don't know the difference between someone loving you and someone lusting you, you are in trouble. You have to differentiate between the two and have an understanding and know the difference. There's a difference in someone lusting after you and desiring just your body because you make them feel good. And then there is someone who actually wants to take care of your body and bring you to a place of happiness and care and tender love and protection. It's a difference. Lust is someone just wanting you to please them for their sexual, pleasurable desires. Know the difference. It's important. This society that we live in is crazy. It is scary. I watch a lot of crime television. I watch a lot of Snapped. I watch a lot of Fatal Attraction, For My Man, and I see all these different things happening and these different murders that's happening, and love is nothing to play with. And if you don't know the Elohim, the Yah of heaven and earth, you are not ever going to know what love is, because he is love. He first loved us. That's when love started. He made a creation for us to praise and honor and worship him, and to love us, and for us to love him back. Make sure you know the difference between love and lust. And if you cannot even cultivate love, then you're not meant to be loved, and you're not meant to love someone special or to love others. And I think that's okay too. The Most High didn't make everybody to be lovable. He didn't create others to love the way that you want to be loved. That's just not how Elohim was built. And everything is the way it is because of him. He is in control of everything. He controls. He's the narrative. He's the author. So we show love to someone by being vulnerable, right? Being open, learning how to put our walls down. You know, a lot of us have defense mechanisms. If you have a defense mechanism and you want someone to love you, you got to drop that wall. That wall has to come tumbling down, because that person has to get inside. They have to get inside your mental. They have to get inside your spirit. You have to open up your heart. It's okay. But you have to also be smart. You have to be wise. You have to have wisdom. If you don't have wisdom when it comes to the opposite sex, in the dating pool and when it comes to love, educate yourself and have an understanding of the world that we live in and how to coexist with the male gender, how to coexist with the female gender, you know. And if y'all truly want that divine love, you got to walk into your divine purpose. You have to walk into your femininity. You have to walk into your masculinity. There is no other way. There is a balance between man and woman. It's man, woman, and child. That's the order. That is the divine order. And if you love someone, but it's not reciprocated back, stop loving that person in that way that you want them to love you. Because if it's not reciprocated back, you're wasting your time. Find someone that celebrates you. And I don't too much tell women to go find a man. A man is supposed to find you, and he is to pursue you. That's the natural order of things. Men are hunters. If you're a man and you're not a hunter, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hunt for that love that you want. Ladies, and not walk into, but be a woman. Being a woman comes with femininity. Being a woman comes with softness and understanding and listening and being quiet when your man is talking. Respect and honor, doing what it is that he told you to do. If the respect is reciprocated, then everything else will fall in place. Love is not a feeling. It's rooted way more deeper than that. I believe that I'm love. I cultivate a lot of love because I love love. My mother taught me how to love. My father taught me how to love. I love seeing people happy. I love love. Like it's a type of thing that I can't explain about myself, but I am love. I am love because I'm patient. I'm very kind. I'm sweet. Don't get it twisted though. When I need to be a certain way, I'm going to be that way. When I need to be assertive, if I need to be aggressive, yeah, just if I need to be a certain way, I will be that way. You know, I cultivate love. I produce love. Love is gentle. There's a such thing as lasting love too. If you can withstand lack of intimacy, distance, not seeing each other for a long time, not communicating, and having to rebuild the strength of that relationship or marriage, it takes a lot to love, y'all. And if you do not cultivate love, if you don't have the fruit of the Spirit, it is not possible for you to love. You are incapable. And that is an unfortunate thing. That's why they remain single. That's why they give up their children. That's why a lot of relationships don't last. People do not cultivate love. I believe that there is a wrong way to love, and I believe there is a right way to love. But there is no book on how to love. It has to be in you. You have to just do. You have to just be. If you cultivate love, others are going to be surrounded around you. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to invest their time in you. They're going to want to be with you. They're going to want to get into your mind, into your brain, and your thoughts, and your feelings, and your emotions, because you cultivate love. If you are patient, if you are kind, if you are selfless, if you have a pure heart and pure intentions, you know how to love. If you know the Most High, the one who created us, there is no other gods, lowercase g, but one. And if you know the one that created us, then you know love. Now remember, love is a natural human emotion, okay? And if you want that lasting love, push and endure. If that person means everything to you, if that person respects you and honors you, if that person protects you, if that person leads you, if she is warm and gentle, if she gives you everything that you ask of her, if she possesses the qualities that you want in a woman, if he gives you the things that you need in a man, push through and endure. There are like 6 stages of a relationship. And when you get to that stage 4, don't give up. If it's love, push through and endure. Love conquers all. Okay? When our children disappoint us, do we kick them out? Do we stop talking to them? No, we correct them. We talk to them. We encourage them. We tell them what's right and what's wrong. We let them know what they did is not something that you should be doing. We communicate. That's what love is from a parent to a child. So if you get into a relationship, a romantic relationship with someone, and they give you those disappointments and you have disagreements and arguments and stuff like that, how is it that we're able to have that love for our child, but we don't know how to endure the love that we want to have with an individual? I just find that interesting. That is someone that you met, that you feel as if that you can love and bring to a place of happiness and joy, in a space of peace. Why can't we endure loving one person for the rest of our lives? Now, it's different if you're a polygynist. If you are a polygynist, this video is not for you. Because when I speak on love, and I did talk about different forms of love when it comes to a mother's love, a father's love, a child's love, your grandparents, a friend, those are different types of love. But love is love, and when you love someone, that's just what it is. And you have to make that sacrificial commitment. And once you commit to that person, commitment really is a long life thing. People take commitment real lightly. If you say vows, if you commit to someone, that's a serious thing. So if you make a commitment to love someone, make sure you understand what love is. Make sure you cultivate love. Make sure you're healed from things that you felt as if that you could never forgive that person for, or others. Love is a beautiful thing. And I believe those who project that natural, authentic love, I truly believe that we leave a mark on others. And that mark is a mark that will never go away. It's unforgettable. I leave marks on people. And I leave beautiful marks on people. Because I project the love that my parents taught me. And I'm thankful for that. Y'all, real quick before I end this video, I want to share a scripture. And I want to talk about the eternal nature of love. Because love is supposed to be everlasting. So I'm going to be reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And I'm going to start at verse 4 and I'm going to end through 8. So it says, love suffers long and is kind. Love envies not. Love does not flaunt itself, is not puffed up. It does not behave itself unseemingly, seeks not her own, is not easily provoked, thinks no evil, rejoices not in iniquity, but rejoices in truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. So I just wanted to share that with y'all so that you can have a better understanding of what love is. So yeah, thank you for coming to Fancy Love's YouTube channel. This video is very important to me. and I made sure I covered what it is that I wanted to cover just in this video. So if y'all want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comments. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment for your girl. I appreciate y'all. And guess what? Y'all know I love y'all. Peace, love, and light. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love.